Hey everybody, ThrewRedButter here, back again with another beer review, coming at you today with something pretty cool. I was at my local store. It is a box set of Firestone Walker Brewing out of California of their anniversary ales. If you don't know, every year Firestone Walker, they release an anniversary ale, which is a blend of many of their beers aged in various barrels. It's a competition between, I think, both brewers and winemakers to concoct the best blend. They all vote on it, and then the winning blend becomes that year's anniversary ale. This one, we have Firestone 28th, 27th, and 26th. 28 was released in 2024, so obviously going backwards, 03 and 02, so we got a beer in that's like 3 years old. I've already previously reviewed the 28th anniversary ale, which I love, so I'm not going to do that again as part of this series of reviews of the anniversary beers. But yeah, so we're going to start today with the Firestone Walker 27. Open this up. And for each anniversary ale, comes in its own individual box, and it comes with a printout, which is the entire history, an anniversary message, and then the ingredients of the winning blend and the name of the winning team. Note from the brewmaster, all the way on the back, right there. So, kind of put that off to the side-ish, but yeah, so it's going to be the Firestone. Today, we'll keep this formal with the format. The Firestone Walker 27th Anniversary Ale, right there. And let's see what we got back on here. Story time, I'll say. See if I can keep this looking good. So the final blend of the Firestone Walker 27, we got, let's see, 30, and all of these percentages are percentage of the final blend. So this is 33% of their batch 10,000 double barrel ale aged in bourbon barrels. 29% of dividing time, a 13% Munich wine aged in wheated and rye bourbon barrels. Look at that. And sorry, I didn't say the batch 10,000 double barrels, an imperial special bitter, dividing time, a Munich wine. Next, we have a 13% blend of Bravo, their imperial brown ale aged in bourbon barrels. 13% imperial stout, Rip This Joint, aged in bourbon barrels. And then 12% is Velvet Merkin, their milk stout, aged in bourbon barrels. So it looks like we got stout, brown ale, Munich wine, and imperial special bitter. All right. To get all that, there will be a quiz later. And this is the 27th. This was released in 2023. Excuse me. All right. Yep, not surprised at the color there. Special bitter, Munich wine. I don't know what a Munich wine is, perfectly honest, so. A lot of past blends have been stout-based, but this was not pouring like a stout. But so the appearance of the Firestone Walker 27, what do you guys think? It was pouring like a mahogany, dirt brown, ruby red as well out of the glass. Don't spill. Sits pretty dark in the glass, I will say. But yeah, definitely the bottom of the glass has those ruby red tinges. But yeah, it's really like a brown and ruby red coming out. And the head, good looking head right there. It's like a light brown, lightish yellow kind of blend of color. Unique looking color on this one all around. Let's get an aroma on the Firestone Walker 27. Big sweet caramel and butterscotch. I'm getting kind of like wheat wine feelings on this one. Great sweet bourbon on this, not overpowering at all. There's no like alcohol sting on the nose either. This is not a hot beer, though not surprised. It's got some time on it. Brown sugar. cherries, dark fruits, oak, wood, a little bit of like toasted coconut, all coming from the barrel. Touch of vanilla. Now this is really something. This smells really good and complex. Man, I'm really hoping this tastes as good as it smells, but here we go. Let's get a taste. Firestone Walker 27. Cheers. Yeah, again, like I said in the notes, good like wheat wine quality, but a lot of rye on this one too. It's definitely got some spicy notes to it. Yeah, huge amount of that was not really that big on the nose. Huge amount of spice and rye. Get more like dark coffee here too. Wasn't getting much coffee on the nose, but coffee's here. More of that brown sugar. Really good stuff. What was the final ABV on this? Final ABV is 12.5%. I know I didn't say that earlier. It's also big and malty. Like I'm kind of getting almost like English brown ale kind of qualities. It's very nutty as well. Sweet cherry right there too. Wow. Dark fruits and like maybe not so much bourbon on the taste, more like a whiskey soaked raisins. More malt on the back end, more wood there on the second finish. Definitely not an overly sweet beer at all. I'm detecting a little bit of alcohol, but perfectly fine. Kind of makes you slow down on each sip, which is good. Maybe like a honey sweetness. More oak from the barrel. A little bit more coconut. And again, coffee I got here on the taste. Didn't get any of that on the nose. Like a cherry cordial or a chocolate covered cherry. A lot of uniqueness going on in this one. Mouthfeel was nice and full. The aftertaste is kind of like sweet alcohol is sticking around. A little more than I wanted to, but perfectly fine. Finish is kind of dry. While there is kind of those hints of 12.5% there, it's not a deterrent by any means. It's very complex in the glass. A lot going on. I wouldn't say the taste perfectly matches the nose, but I mean, the taste also yielded different flavors than I was getting on the nose, so there you go. So, as for my final score, final verdict, final rating, the Firestone Walker 27th Anniversary Ale, 12.5% alcohol by volume. A hugely complex beast, a lot going on in there. I wouldn't say necessarily anything is particularly mind-blowing. Nothing that's making me go, whoa, but I mean, these anniversary beers, if you ever had them, just so much going on all at once. It's in a feat of itself. Probably doesn't crack the top of the list in terms of my favorite anniversary ales they've done, but still, excellent beer. Uh, not obviously, but I mean, probably not around anymore. If you ever saw this anniversary pack in one of your stores, it's definitely worth picking up if it's still sticking around. Glad I did. I liked it less than the 28 I did, but still very good, so I'll go. As much as it sounds like I crapped on this beer, no, it's still really good, so we're going into the eights, but Yeah, 8.3 out of 10. It's an excellent beer. 8.3 out of 10. Firestone, a Walker, 27th Anniversary Ale. That's going to do it for me. 3 Red Butter. Till next time. Cheers, everybody.